Even at a young age, Leandra Ramm was a performer. Now at 22, Leandra is an award-winning opera singer and has studied at the prestigious Manhattan School of Music.
Well, I've sang my whole life pretty much because my mom's a pianist, so I've kind of grew up with music.
Was it her upbringing or her genes that made her talented? Leandra's parents couldn't conceive, so they selected a sperm donor. Not just any donor, though. They got the sperm from the Repository for Germinal Choice, an operation that sold women genius sperm.
I think every mother and father thinks that when they have a child, it's going to be wonderful, beautiful, and intelligent and talented, right? So this was the same thing.
Just felt like it was the next best thing to having my own husband and sperm.
Scientist Robert Graham came up with the idea, hoping to create a generation of geniuses.
He thought too many stupid people were having too many children.
David Plotz, author of The Genius Factory, has researched the project for more than 5 years.
What Robert Graham did was that he turned infertility into a consumer business, and he turned sperm banks into catalog shopping.
The donors were anonymous and color-coded. Fuchsia was a world champion in his field. Turquoise headed a research lab. Moss played the flute and guitar. Adrienne picked Clear.
Clear was a scientist, a research scientist, and he had done important research in his field. And he loved music.
But did it work? Leandra is clearly musically talented, and she tested in the gifted range with an IQ over 135.
I think you have to look at who the mothers are. What kind of woman goes to a sperm bank that's known as the Nobel Prize sperm bank? It is a woman who is determined to raise a child who's going to be accomplished.
The project left some wondering what's next in the quest for smart kids. Scientist Lee Silver says there are ways to isolate genes associated with intelligence. Researchers have already bred a mouse with the larger cerebral cortex, a key part of the brain that supports complex thinking. They've also engineered mice to remember new things as they age. But there are obstacles when it comes to doing this in humans.
The concept of intelligence isn't a single entity. Somebody could have talent in mathematics but be a lousy writer.
Silver says what you do with the talent is important.
You can be born with all the musical talent in the world, but if you don't practice the piano, you're not going to be a great musician.
Oh, I know him.
Leandra agrees.
You know, it's definitely a combination between genes and the background that I had growing up. And I think I was really lucky to have really great parents.
Nature and nurture, the combination she says makes for a winning performance. This is Jennifer Matthews reporting.